That's right, you guys. California is raising its California state disability insurance by 20%. Hey, what's up, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Min. I like to talk about personal finance. Let's get into the video. So my brother just recently moved away to Washington and he was asking me about retirement, and I was looking up some information about California state disability insurance because they don't have that in Washington. And when I was doing my research for him, I found out that California is going to be raising this tax to 1.2% of your salary. If you didn't know, it's currently set to 1% of your current salary. So that's a 20% increase on California state disability insurance. This California state disability only applies to wage workers or salaried employees. That means that if you get a paycheck from your employer, it's automatically being taken out every time you get paid. 1% of your salary goes automatically to CA SDI, and there's nothing you can do about it other than move. Now, if you're self-employed or an independent contractor, you're not forced to pay this, and this actually doesn't even apply to you if you get hurt. You have to actually buy your own disability insurance. Now, if you don't know what this tax is used for, well, it says it in the name itself. It's for disability. So if you get hurt, short-term or long-term, this plan is going to replace your wage from 60 to 70% of your pay. That means if you get hurt on the job or you get hurt for some other reason and you become disabled, California SDI is going to cover your pay for up to 52 weeks. And then after that, it's completely on you. Now, this doesn't sound like much, but it's actually 60 to 70% of your pre-tax pay, and it's also not taxed at the state level. It's only taxed at the federal level. So really, at the end of the day, it's pretty close to what your take-home pay was. The SDI program also covers things like paid family leave. So if you end up having a baby and you need to bond with your baby, the plan will cover up to 8 weeks of that. Or you can use paid family leave to take care of an ill member. Let's say your dad or your grandma got sick. You can actually stay home and take care of them, and CA SDI will actually cover your wage up to 8 weeks. Now, you're probably wondering what happens if you don't make any claims to this thing. Well, in California, it's a state mandated insurance tax, so you have to pay it no matter what. So hopefully one day you'll be able to use it for whatever reason. That way you can get some of your money back that you've been paying in. Now, usually California doesn't actually raise the tax. It's been at 1% for a really long time. They usually only raise the income cap. And so if you didn't know, after you make $120,000 or so, the 1% tax goes away. And that's exactly what happened last year. I actually did a little bit more research, and in the year 2020, it was actually supposed to go up to 1.1%. They decided not to do that and leave it at 1% and just raise the income cap. Now for 2021, they're gonna be raising both the tax and the income limit. So it's going from 1% to 1.2%, and also going from $122,000 and change to $128,000 and some change. Now for most people, they don't make over $128,000 a year, so in 2021, they can kiss 1.2% of their salaries goodbye to CA SDI. Now, another thing that's silly about state disability is the fact that a lot of people are now starting to offer this with their benefits. And so for my company, for example, and my wife's company, we get short-term disability insurance for free from our employers. It covers 60% of our salary, which is pretty close to what the CA SDI program is doing, and covers up to 6 months. Some plans will actually cover longer than 6 months. It can go up to 2 years. It really depends on what your policy is. And then you have the option of purchasing long-term disability insurance if you want it to be longer. So that means that a lot of people actually have 2 policies for short-term disability, and they don't even know it. The silly thing is, when you try to make a claim towards the employer one, they will deduct the state one out of there and give you the difference. And nowadays, since California is paying 60 to 70%, that means that short-term disability insurance policy that you're getting for free doesn't even matter. Those policies are most likely for other people in other states because a lot of states don't actually have this CA SDI program. So they want to cover their employees that way. I know that's pretty lame, and we wish that we can just drop the California one, but the California one does have other perks as well. But for some people, they may not even use any of those perks. Now, one last thing that really bugs me about this tax increase is the fact that they're doing this during a pandemic. Somebody should have known in California that people are about to get evicted at the end of the year, and people are going to be losing their homes potentially, and people are going to be losing their unemployment. So raising taxes during a time like this just seems really crazy. Hopefully somebody figures this out before people start going crazy when they see their payroll and notice that their paychecks are smaller than they were last month. Because once people find out, they're probably not going to be very happy with it, and they're probably going to want to recall Governor Newsom. Well guys, hopefully you found this video helpful. I know that nobody's actually talking about this tax right now because I kind of just found it by luck. I just wanted to get the word out there because I know a lot of people that are suffering right now and they do not need any more taxes. Hopefully as this gets more attention, maybe California will change their ways and actually delay this tax increase. So make sure you share this video and hit that like button so YouTube can actually promote this video. That way more people know about it. That way we don't have to pay this 1.2%. We'll still have to pay that 1%, but at least it's better than 1.2%. Well guys, have a nice day and I'll see you in the next video.